You can actually click through chatting if you want to. I don't tend to because I actually like the chatting. Or rather, well, I don't always like it, but I generally appreciate getting a sense for the lore. Let's put it that way. I need to sell stupid amounts of all of this random gubbins. Alright, value. The strip. I'm not selling that. I bought that for when I really need it. The thing with food is that while food doesn't restore a lot of health, it restores it instantly. Whereas trauma packs, med packs, that kind of stuff, restore it slowly. I shouldn't have this on me. I should have put that in the ship, damn it. 150 damage resistance for a while. That's pretty good. 200 damage resistance for 2 minutes. 150 damage resistance for 5. Treats burns and frostbite. Treats dislocated limb, fracture. I mean, keeping things that can treat a various array of problems is generally a good idea. I don't need the multi-pack meals. Don't need the malt whiskey. Goodbye to all of this. Penicillin X. Something that's not too bad. I'll keep the superfood paste because it restores 10 health, and that's not actually it's common. I wonder why that amped. Oh no, it did. I reordered it. That's why. Heal paste down here. Antibiotics. Treats infections. Do I have anything? Well, I guess if yeah, that might be the only thing I've got that treats infections. So, keep the orange juice. I'll just keep one. Well, no, I won't even keep that. Honestly, I wanted to drop off the milk. What a absolute fool I am. I need to drop off the... I think I need to drop the sparkling water. No, it'll be H2O that I need to cook with, I would imagine. We're keeping the tranquility because some days it's just rough, you know, when you get accidentally pulled in because you got contraband and then made into a spy. Against your will. Don't need the grapes. I kind of actually want to keep those. Yeah, I think I want to keep all of those and hand them over later. I'll get rid of the immobilizers, fine. Actually, can I sell things from the ship? Yes, I can. Keep the meal kits. So don't need the sober multi-packs. Oh my lord, look at how many of those I've got. My goodness. Okay.
Yo, stay good out there.
In order to avoid injury, please report any spills or unsafe conditions on the upper level to the Sidonian Department of Public Works.
So, let's go and chat with the person we're meant to chat with. Hello. Do I have any other things to help me with persuasion? I actually might. It's not heart, but it actually might be... No, Synapse Alpha is for research. So anything I have here that helps with persuasion... It actually might have been the drink that I just sold. That's a shame. It's very silly of me. Oh well. Too late to complain.
If you're here to buy or sell, you might want to talk to Octai. I'm busy.
Octai?
Octai and Bayar. He's the head of our Sidonia branch. If you want to do some trading, he's the one you need to be talking to. I'm busy.
I'm looking to unload a sensitive shipment.
And by sensitive, I'm guessing you mean something you don't want UC security sticking their noses into. I can probably help you with that. What have you got for me?
Take a look at this sample.
Aurora, huh? Nice. A little too hot to handle, though. What else you got?
Oh. I could go with the guess that people that told me the best were wrong. Might hit her in the ego, but I don't know much about her yet. I could just say, if you can't handle it, point me to someone who can.
All I'm going to point at is the ceiling, with my middle finger. Get that stuff out of here before UC security catches on.
Damn.
Of course, if there's a finder's fee you're offering, I might, well, bend the rules a little bit.
Okay, we've got something going. I refuse to pay for information. We'll just blow your brains out. I have to pay you just to find out where it's so much. Look, this is fine. 1,000 credits, sure.
You know, it's funny. Suddenly, I do remember someone who might be able to unload that stuff for you. There's a buddy of mine who runs with the Crimson Fleet. Goes by the name Adler Kemp. If he isn't passed out, you can find him killing the rest of his brain cells at the Broken Spear. Oh, and it's been a pleasure doing business with you.
Sure it has. Okay. Well, I guess it's another step of the way. Is it me, or does that almost look like a skull over there? Is it meant to be a skull? It might actually be a skull.
Has recovered a significant amount of data stolen from
Oh, it is.
What was stolen?
Ooh.
Why and how it was stolen are all unknown at this time.
This is in relation to what we were doing.
Aavak acknowledged there was a data breach and reassured its customers that their accounts have not been compromised and their credits are safe.
Okay.
What's the word for that again? It's on the tip of my tongue.
The United Colonies Vanguard program recently celebrated its 15-year anniversary. Dozens of Vanguard pilots who are now full UC citizens attended the ceremony.
Chat, remember, I rely on you to keep me on the straight and narrow when it comes to tea breaks. Just to let you know, got 45 minutes until the next one is due. I will forget if I'm in the middle of a quest. If I forget too many, the stream will end a lot faster than it would otherwise. Right, you're up there. Hello, Adler Kemp.
Unless you're here to serve me another drink, you can turn around and walk away.
Alright, I'll go. I heard you might be able to help me move some cargo. Give sample. Cyrus Bowden said you could help me move some of this.
Hey, why don't you say that a little louder? I don't think every single UC guard in Sidonia heard you. Okay.
Someone said you could move this for me.
I think we can help you with this. If you've got a whole shipment of this stuff, you're going to need to move it fast. But you're going to have to do something for us first.
Oh, hey, it's Alex. Hey, mate. He says, how's the spying going? It's accidental spying. Now, I'm not sure if that's the best spying or the worst spying. It is definitely spying, though. That much I can confirm. The way it happened, though, I feel was a little bit unfair. You see, a bunch of mercenaries landed on a planet I was surveying, ready to build an outpost. And so I killed most of them. I left one alive. Then I went in the ship, and I killed everyone in the ship. And then the ship was mine. And then I flew off, leaving that poor sap behind without a ride off the planet, which I found was particularly, you know, sweet revenge. Then I tried to fly somewhere so I could sell the ship.
Or what?
And sadly, I had contraband on me because I'd taken her off the mercenaries, and I didn't realize. And then, one thing led to the next. Now I'm a secret agent, so, you know, all's well that ends well, I guess. Also, thank you very much, Bilal, for giving that shout out there. Here we go. Anyone who isn't already familiar with attacks, please click on that link. If you enjoy the way I play games, if you enjoy the sort of games I play, or Starfield notwithstanding, then you will enjoy your time over on Italic's channel. So please do drop him a follow. It isn't mine, officer. I swear, I took it off bad guys. Yeah, exactly. I mean, it probably didn't help that I still had the bodies of all the bad guys on the ship. That probably didn't look great for me. Okay, forget it. I'll just take the shipment to someone else. Who's we and us? I thought I was dealing with you.
You're a clever one, aren't you? Let's just say I have a certain influential affiliation. And leave it at that. Basically, you want that Aurora moved, I'm your guy.
Do you want to say that a bit louder? I don't think all of the UC guards in Sidonia heard you. Dick. Dead bodies? We don't care about those, but you stole something? Yeah, no, that's pretty much how that went. That's exactly how that went, actually. Alright. You're with the... No problem.
Right down to business. And no small talk. I like it. Now listen up, because I'm not going to repeat myself. I need you to deal with a miner who's racked up a bunch of debt. He probably spent it all on booze, not that I blame him. Either way, I want that money back.
Alright, I'll get it done. I'll just pay his debt off right now so we can get down to business. I'll just kill him and take the money off his corpse. How loud do you want this to be?
What do I need to do here? Write you an instruction manual?
Yes.
You can do this loud, you can do this quiet. I don't care. I just want my goddamn money, and I want this guy to remember who he screwed over.
Well, then you don't want it quiet, do you? You want it loud. You want at least loud enough for him to know. Oh my god. I'm dealing with an absolute novice here. Alright, I'll get it done.
Perfect. His name's Carl Fielding. I think you'll find him wandering around the Deimos miners' quarters. Don't worry, you can't miss him. Just look for the most miserable looking guy in the entire place.
I am a professional. I deal in precise measurements. Look for the most miserable guy. Oh my god. I'm gonna find him. I'm gonna take a picture of him. Then I'm gonna hold you down and tattoo his face on your ass. That should help you remember how to describe him for me next time.
Particle detonation concluded. It is now safe to resume normal activity.
I'm starting to feel like this is turning into a Dark Aavak playthrough, or at the very least, it should have been a Dark Aavak playthrough. I am actually new to Sidonia. I'm so sorry for walking away. That was very rude of me.
If you need a quiet spot to think, the community center is a good place.
Okay. Can you tell me about this? Well, actually, what brings you to the community center?
What's even the point of doing it that way if they're just going to change it?
I came to do a little good old-fashioned soul searching. You'd think it'd be easy to find, given it's my soul. But nope. Turns out it's a lot harder than it looks.
This is what I need. A bit of wholesomeness to remind me that the universe isn't full of coffee. As much as Bethesda wants to trick me into thinking it is. Can you tell me about yourself?
I lived a pretty quiet life to start. But the quieter things got, the more noise I made. Got into trouble, did the whole teenage rebellion tour, that sort of thing. Dad used to say I was made reckless by boredom, but I think he deserves some of the credit. Have a good one.
I will. You know what we need right now? We desperately need... Yeah. There we go. Nice and calm.
Now you're starting to lose me. It's a simple yes or no question. Is there or is there not an afterlife?
Yes.
No. I have a pen pal in New Atlantis. We've never met in person, but she's still one of my best friends.
Okay. Were you not having a conversation? Look, I realized I was eavesdropping, but you didn't... That's rude of you to just stop talking to them. My goodness. Hello.
Some might see junk, but I see an opportunity to turn scrap into something I can sell and profit off of. Hi.
I like it.
Welcome to Jane's, Sidonia's only 100% independent one-stop shop. I apologize if I'm a little distracted. I'm currently dealing with a little issue, but please let me know if there's anything I can get for you.
Okay, running an independent shop by yourself must be hard work. Maybe I can help with your issue. You run this place all by yourself?
Yep, that's me on the sign, Jane. I operate one of the few independent, non-franchise businesses in Sidonia. I've scrimped and saved for years to build up my little shop. Literally, when I started, it was barely a kiosk, and I was selling loose machine parts, scrap metal, bottled water, whatever I could get my hands on. And my hope one day is to keep expanding to other planets. I've already got a small logistics subsidiary in the works for shipping cargo.
Why did you choose to open a shop on Mars, of all places?
Lack of options, I suppose. I was born on Mars. I never knew my mum. She left when I was little. My dad took good care of me, but he died when I was 14, so I had to fend for myself. Those years were the hardest. The shop began as a way to survive, and it's been successful, so I've stayed with it.
I like the background. Running an independent shop by yourself must be hard work. Maybe I can help with your issue.
You have no idea. Every time I feel like I'm getting ahead, something happens to knock me back down. But unless you're some sort of merc, I'm not sure you can help. See, I saved up to get a new ship and hire a pilot. He was supposed to help run deliveries and bring in all sorts of new goods, but he went missing. I can't find anyone willing to track him down. I'm worried something bad has happened.
Okay. It's not that he made off with your credits. You get what you pay for. Good luck with that. Why can't you call SysDef or something like that?
If all else fails, I'm probably going to, but I'd rather not. That ship, I bought it from a sketchy dealer because it was all I could afford. Seemed too good to be true. I'm not sure now it was entirely legit. So, you see the problem with contacting SysDef.
What do you think happened to him?
I'm not sure. I'm hoping it's something simple, like he ran out of fuel. It's an older ship and it may have had a minor leak. But I know there's a problem with pirates out there. This was Eric's first real piloting job, and I'm worried they could tell he was easy pickings or something. Could just be my overactive imagination.
She is incredibly orange, Sudan noodle. That is very true. Every part of her. Eyes, hair, clothing. She's really leaning into that theme. But it's Alex, if you're still around, how are you actually even still playing Starfield? Did you manage to finish the main story? I remember the last time I tuned in, you were, not to put too fine a point on it, hate playing it to get through the quest and just have a bit of a laugh. Is that still the case? Is that still ongoing, or have you wrapped up the main story? Well, I can track down your ship and pilot.
Really? I mean, thank you. I know it's a lot of trouble, but it'll mean a lot to me. I'll try to compensate you as best I can when you bring back Eric and my ship. It's a cargo runner called the Berry Mule. The last signal I got from him was out near Triton. It's a starting place, at least.
Okay.
And try to bring them both back in one piece.
If I can only bring back one, have you got a preference?
Citizens are advised to take caution near the military outpost on the city.
Dalek says, I finished the main story, and gave it a ride in NG+. Pretty much done all I want to do, I think. How have you been getting on? I've actually been really enjoying what I've been doing, because other than the first stream where towards the end I kind of started on the main quest, and, you know, I'd heard a lot of things about, oh, you should go through New Game Plus, but honestly, I just wasn't enjoying pushing the main quest. So from the second stream onwards, like, I finished the part of the main quest I was on, and then just started doing my own thing, and I've been enjoying it a lot more since then. I think, this is just a Bethesda game, and playing it not as a Bethesda game, I think, is running against the grain, effectively, and so I'm quite enjoying what I'm doing. I am trying to get to the point of playing around with outposts, but, side quests keep popping up that get in my way. But we'll get there eventually. What are you doing?
If you are looking for spare parts, look elsewhere. I need mine for structural stability.
I approve. Though I am curious why a robot is just using a regular welding rig. Why don't you have some sort of utility arm? I don't know. But yeah, I am actually quite I'm enjoying it quite a lot. I did catch the very beginning of your Elder Scrolls 1 Arena playthrough. I have never seen that game. I obviously knew it existed, but I've never actually looked into it. It looked surprisingly... Like, some of the character creator questions, I'm going to be honest, were pretty bloody amazing. I really enjoyed them. Yeah, in regards to rushing the main quest not being recommended, Mad Menon, I saw something that was posted by Co recently where he very aggressively, well, not aggressively, aggressive the wrong word, very passionately pointed out that not only did he feel that you don't need to rush New Game Plus, he had done on advice and very... he wasn't shy about saying he did not feel that that was the right choice, and that if he could have done it differently, he would have had fun, or more fun, and the story would have been more impactful if he had just taken his time and played through the game the way a normal Bethesda game is more or less meant to be played, for all intents and purposes. I'm not sure what happened, where it all started, the whole thing of rush through the first run of the game to get to New Game Plus and then do your main run there, because from what I understand since, it isn't even that. Like, every run on New Game Plus, it's not a case of, I don't know, like Metal Gear Solid, where if you complete it in a certain way, you'll unlock a new gizmo or mode to play the next game in, but after like 3 runs, that's it. Like, there's apparently people who are getting random stuff that changes that they hadn't encountered before on like the 16th New Game Plus. It seems like it's a very, you just keep going kind of affair. There's no full version of it. Each one just changes stuff. I get the impression it's a bit more like No Man's Sky, where you kind of complete the game and you start again, but with new modifiers. Yeah, I'd love the whole game with choose your path questions like that at the beginning of Elder Scrolls Arena. Yeah, no, genuinely, the Elder Scrolls Arena choose your path questions, they were fantastic. It would have been cool to have a whole game like that. It's Alex says, I for one am glad I rushed the main story though, and at least finished it, but I won't rant about why that is. That's absolutely fine. You know, I'm very eager to hear different people's opinions, and especially because you've actually played through it, and you've had, from what I've heard from yourself, and you know, in comparison to what other people are saying, you've had a very different experience with it. So you know, it might, if not for me, it might still be interesting to hear for someone else in chat. Bilal says Ital hates Starfield. I'm not sure hate's a very strong word. To hate something, you kind of gotta love it as well. I'm not sure he does. Also, didn't skip any of the dialogue. Talked to all the characters. Took me about 55 hours roughly, so I didn't rush. Oh yeah, like I would have been surprised if you rushed like past the roleplay stuff, but rather the story stuff. Hello, Carl Fielding. We have to have a chat.
Something I can help you with?
Yeah. I'm here to collect credits. You owed Adler Kemp. Adler Kemp sent me to teach you a lesson. Nope, sorry, I thought you were someone else.
Adler Kemp. Who the heck is that?
Adler is serious about this debt, so I suggest you pay quickly.
Adler, you said? Nope. I think you have me mixed up with someone else. Look.
I don't think so.
I'm tired. It's been a long day in the mines. I just want to go home, wash off the dust, and relax. This has been fun, though. Whatever.
I'll go back and tell Adler you said that.
Adler. Oh, wait. You mean that Adler? Yeah, sorry. I thought you were talking about someone else. I told him I'd pay up next week when Deimos cuts our next profit share check. I'll even bring it to him personally. Sound good? Yeah?
I don't think Adler is going to be satisfied with that option.
Well, I mean, he doesn't really have a choice. Look, I haven't got a single credit to spare right now. Okay? You can't squeeze blood from a stone. You know? Right?
I'm stop borrowing from Adler and I'll play the dev for you. Persuade. I'm tired of playing games. Attack. I've had enough of this. Why are you hurting so badly for credits? I can always go for the persuade option later.
I'm a miner for Deimos. It's not what I was hoping for out of life. But here I am. Yeah, it's a lousy company. It pays me a salary. But I depend on the profit-sharing bonuses to keep food on the table for my family.
Okay. Adler thinks you spent all the money on booze.
Hey, now wait a second. Just because things are tough, and I might be spending my afternoons at the Spear, it doesn't mean I don't care about my family. Adler doesn't get to judge me. No, he's just a low-life pirate who thinks he can push everyone around.
I mean, you kind of give him power when you take money off him.
What games? Why are you doing this to me? I don't have the money.
Okay, we've got 3 turns. Let's pay up. If not for you, do it for the sake of your family. Now, we've learned a little bit about that. That might work if we can get it.
What?
Yeah, we did. Hit it. Straight on the top, on the nose.
He might come after them? Because of me? I hadn't even thought of the possibility. Please, tell Adler I'm sorry for trying to wiggle out of the debt. I didn't have much of a choice.
Captain, do you require my
Oh,
assistance?
there we go. How? What? How did you expect to... You can pull his arms off or something? I don't understand what you're trying to get at, Vasco. I don't need your help, no. Thank you, though. But I'm a little bit concerned that you were offering it at that exact moment. I am worried about you, Vasco. I fear that your ethics chips may be on the fritz. I worry that if you ever got access to deadly neurotoxin, it would be the end for at least me. Give him the clamps, Vasco! Damn it, Blas, stop encouraging our homicidal robot. Okay, well, I've got the money.
Have something for me?
I do. Yeah, it's all here.
There, would you look at that? I knew that bum was holding out on me. He going to be a problem anymore? Or did he get the message?
He got the message.
Nice, nice. You're kind of a natural at this. Leaning on deadbeats comes easy to you. I like that. You know, if you like this kind of work, I can get you more. A lot more. You think you can handle running with my, associates?
If you think they can handle me, well. He's more of a straight... He is a little bit of a egotistical, but I think he's a bit more straight. So I don't think too much small talk would interest him. Yeah, I'm interested.
I'm interested? Come on. You're not shopping for real estate here. I'm offering you a crack at some real money. So can you handle it or what?
Okay, maybe I was wrong. Do you think they can handle me? That's exactly what he wanted. I completely got a bad reading on him earlier. All right.
I'll call ahead and get a hold of Nevamora. She's second to the big boss himself. Head out to Europa. You'll find her there. I suggest you listen to whatever she has to say. Oh, and I've taken care of that Aurora shipment for you too. Don't spend all that cash in one place.
Hello.
Yeah. Alright. Rook meets King. Rendezvous with the Astera at Europa. Alternatively...
What can I do you for?
Ew. UC Security Officer, Broken Spear, Demos Shipyard, Engineering, Trade Authority Outpost, UC Exchange Reliant Medical, UC Office of the Governor General, Deimos Star Yards Corporate Office, Lux Condominiums, Deimos Minor Quarters, Jane's Goods, Community Center, UC Marine Barracks. Sure, we'll
How's
have
the
a chat.
saying go? Show no mercy, leave no quarter? Good. If you recall, I'm only stationed here because of a mistake I made. Been bugging me ever since. The bounty that got away. Now, I heard rumors that this no-good, dirty quarry's been lurking around Mars, but I ain't had the good fortune of him strolling on in here. I think he's smart enough to know better. I got a plan in place to find him, but I gotta prove to my other tracker contact that he's here. That's where you come in. Just gotta plant a sensor. No danger to you.
Yeah, I'm sure you can suggest a shop here. I'm in. Nah, I don't have time for this. I know what I'm doing. You want me to just bag the bounty myself? How's the sensor going to find this guy? Can you tell me about the guy we're tracking?
Ken Placus, smuggler. The worst kind. Deals in all sorts of black market goods. He's wanted for grand theft, human trafficking, murder, you name it. He's also extremely good at what
Sounds
he
like
does.
fun at a party.
He's eluded the best of UC security for years. He's even slipped by our own trackers, myself included. I'm convinced he set me up to fail, found a lookalike to unwittingly take a fall, made me look bad. So I'm sure you understand it's kind of personal.
Understood. Alright, I'm in.
Alright, so you're gonna want to take this here sensor and put it way up at the tippy top of the old Mars launchpad tower where it's nice and unobstructed. You're gonna want to make sure you've got a boost pack to help get yourself up there, or else it's gonna be a tough climb. Mars gravity's on the low side, but not that low. It'll track down my Mark's chip signal, assuming he shows, and I'll call in my partner to take care of him. Clear out and come back to me as soon as you're done so you don't spook the quarry.
Road Train, I just let him know to suggest the store. He asked if he could suggest a store. I said yes, so... Oh, enhance. Is that what you meant? Reliant Medical and UC Exchange. Personal protections. Oh.
Hey, you
I'm
buy
assuming
from
this.
me, maybe I can give you the same discount I give to locals. Hello, welcome to the Sidonia UC Exchange. The best goods, all courtesy of the United Colonies, straight to all of the wonderful UC soldiers, workers, and other citizens. I've got a little of this, a little of that, and maybe a little of some other things you wouldn't expect to find at the UC shop, But that's because I try to provide for everyone here. So, please, browse my stock and let me know what I can get for you, friendo.
Friendo, is it? Okay. Not to be rude, but where are you from? Do you get all of your stock directly from UC? I don't suppose you have any deals. It must be exhausting managing this entire shop by yourself.
Oh, friendo, you have no idea. You see, not only do I sell goods for the United Colonies, I also need to receive the shipments, stock the shelves, manage the inventory. Why, even now I have this big delivery. Tracking says it is here, but it is clearly not here. I don't see it, do you? The ship is out in the desert of Mars, not where it should be. Ship services tells me they can look at it, but I need my goods soon, and they're taking too long.
Yeah, again, very strong Dennis have words if you have coin vibes. What do you think happened to it?
What happened? I don't know. The ship was marked as approaching, then it landed somewhere out there, and that was the last I heard. Did it crash? I hope not. But maybe, yes, it did. That would be terrible. My shipment would be ruined. And the ship's crew. Oh, how tragic. What if? But we must not assume. We must be sure.
That
And
is true.
we must get my shipment. That is also important. Let's not forget.
What kind of shipment is it?
Oh, just various crates of supplies. Nothing unusual.
Hmm.
You see what I have in stock? Yes, friendo? More of that. The people here, they need their supplies. And I need to sell them supplies. And without that shipment, neither can happen, right?
Okay, I guess I could... Oh, well, actually, why can't you wait, then?
Please, no. Have you ever dealt with them? I have. Too much bureaucracy. Everything takes too long. Some of the goods are perishable. You could do this for me much faster. And you seem better equipped than I to deal with any problems you may find on board.
What are you selling? Alright.
You could? Yes? This is what I hoped when we talked. If you go to where the ship was last seen, you could look at it. Find out what happened. Take care of anything on board that shouldn't be there. Pirates, killer robots, heat leeches, whatever. And check the crates to make sure nothing is broken. Then come back to me, so I can send someone to recover the shipment and get to selling. Easy as peasy, as they say.
Sidonia City Security is here to keep you safe. If you see something suspicious,
Let's go.
please don't hesitate to
I don't
report
even.
to any security officer.
What a day, huh?
What a day indeed. Got made into an accidental spy. Now I'm going off to kill whatever's on a freighter. Also got to stick a sensor somewhere. To reload as well. Okay. Now then, missions wise. The bounty that got away. I think we're going to do this one first. Shouldn't be too hard. Aavak, in before Terramorphs. Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking the whatevers were, Road Train. It's like, pirates, killer robots, heat leeches, whatever. Like, yeah, I get you. Whatever. Code 4, gonna eat your face off. Hopefully, this is going to be a fairly easy one for me to do, so I don't need to worry too much about it. Whoop, whoop. Just want to pop this down, and then we can go on a bit of a tea break, I think, at that point. Whee! I probably should be surveying Mars too, thinking about it. Lead over there. Getting a little bit better at using my boost. Should I collect it? No, if it was not lead. I think I've got a lot of lead at this moment. Maybe if it was a few other things, sure. Mars launch pad, landing area, any other things around? Structure, Sidonia, frontier. Chlorine, nice, okay. Let's go and grab that. I will actually take some time out to collect the chlorine. Shh. Yeah. Ooh, actually, considering chlorine is a common, I think I might actually get more from it. I should be, yeah, I'm gonna just grab some lead just to see if that works. No, I only got one. Huh. I thought I was meant to be getting more. Let me just double check that. Get more common and uncommon inorganic resources from surface objects. Maybe it doesn't work the way I thought. Oh well. Let's just hope we don't encounter any proton molecules out here. Who's coming down? Sounds close. Ooh. Aqueous hematite. Okay. Vasco, what are you doing? Nice. I've got to harvest more so I can upgrade my geology a little bit more anyway. Hey, fire B007. Guess I may as well collect the lead on my way. Oh, no, there's some more aqueous hematite. Oh. Sensors are picking up Avasco, yeah. The way they take off, I can only imagine that there has to be some sort of inertial dampening system. Otherwise, nothing in that ship is getting out of that without some serious messed up spine and or internal organs. These ships turn so sharply. And the thing with turning sharply is when you're a long ship, the part furthest away from the center, well, I guess center of mass in this case, is going to be spinning so much faster. Not that all of the ships are very long, but some of them are. And then they just twist to pitch their nose up towards the sky and then just blast off. And I'm like, yeah, no, whoever's in the back, the tail end of that ship is now just kind of, you know, concussed and there's blood all over the wall. Center of inertia, thank you very much. How are we meant to get up here then? Looks like a pretty awesome place though. Anything interesting down here for me to collect? Maybe over there. Let's have a gander on this side, just in case there's, like, you know, a nice easy ladder for me to climb. Hello. Industrialize Mars. Your civilization needs you. Mm-hmm. My civilization paying? Because if not, I will take you. Yoink. I am disquieted by the creaking. Oh, and very disquieted by the half collapsed storage crate. That I very much don't like that. Super unhappy about it. Up there. Is there an easy way to get up there? Hmm. Oh, come on. Scoundrels. Is there a way up in here? Yes. Yep. Calm yourself, structure. No more of that rattling, please. You're filling me with the fear. Got over here. Nothing much. Just gotta keep going, I guess. Suppose we could just walk up this beam. An camp here would be useful. Really? That's a good call, actually. Yeah. I need to... Chat, I'm going to say that suggesting that I use consumables is no longer going to be considered backseating. So, Nine or Bilal, could you please refund Champ Doom for that backseat there? This is risky and I may rescind this, but I am so bad at using consumables, being reminded that I have a consumable specifically for this purpose, I'm not going to consider a backseat. Oh my lord, look at the difference. Tunk. Ugh. That is helping so much. That is so much better. My goodness. Modified coachman. Bunch of bullets. Yeah, I'll take all of that. Thank you. Oi. Dunk. How even do you do this? How? Right, from up here, is there anything I want to look at? There's a structure over there. Structure over there. Structure over there. Do you want to see how much airtime we can get, chat? Whoop! I'm a-flying! Gotta make sure I have enough jetpack to cancel out the terminal velocity towards the bottom. Oof, there we are. That's quite a way. That's a good long distance there. How? Witchcraft robot. Vasco follows you through the power of Bethesda. Yeah. Does seem to be the case. Ooh, a natural. Okay. Look, we're here anyway, so I may as well get the everything. Yeah, oh, I know A1K1 Panther. I understand how they do it. I'm hamming it up a bit. I understand that. I've played... This isn't my first rodeo, my dude. I've played a Bethesda game before. But it just amuses me. Ah, good old water. Aqua. Yep, got 2 from there. Only 1 more resource to find now. There we go. Managed to get everything I need for the next level of geology. Yoink. There's 2 separate things on this planet. 2 natural... I guess, features for me to scan. Ooh, some copper, nice. That'll help with outpost building. I am very much of a mind that this stream does not stop until I've got an outpost. If I have to, I'll build an outpost to get 1 material if it gets that bad. But right now, I want a genuinely useful outpost. And I am currently committed to that. How long I keep that commitment is in... Oh, dear. Hunting pirates. Only... I'm not, because it is tea break time. And if I start hunting pirates now, I will not be stopped by time that the tea break is well overdue. So, we are going on tea break. You can enjoy the beautiful Martian atmosphere. Maybe I'll get a picture with Vasco. How about... Oh, I'll get a picture with Vasco whilst I'm all invisible. Only... No, stop invisibling. Right, quickly. Photo mode. You need to grab a picture whenever I can. That's actually not a bad picture. I'm not going to lie. Ooh, I like it. It's action shot.